So we finally went on my dream trip out west.
We drove all the way from St. Louis to Las Vegas.
And we made lots of stops along the way.
In this video, we're going to focus on our trip from St. Louis to Kansas City, finally ending up in Colorado.
So our first stop was Kansas City. We left after work, and it's only maybe, 3-4 hours to Kansas City. But we felt like that was a little bit to get us along the way. We didn't really do much. We just stopped in the hotel and then left the next morning.
I think there was a nice sunset view from the hotel, though.
Yes, it was beautiful. Guess what time it is? Hotel room tour. Elliot has his own room. Look at this. Here's the bathroom. There's Elliot's room. Closet. Here's Nick. Somehow we got 2 queens. I don't know what happened. I didn't realize this was this big. All right, that's it. In between Kansas City and Colorado, Denver, there's not a whole lot of stuff. A lot of fields, a lot of windmills. But there was one roadside attraction that we stopped at, and it was the world's largest easel in Kansas. So, of course, we had to stop.
When we pulled into Denver, all of the check engine lights suddenly lit up on the car, and it just died in the middle of the road.
Yeah, I think we were about 2 minutes from our hotel, and it was really like, what do we do now? And it was like right at 5 o'clock too.
Yeah, all the rental places were closing. We did finally get it figured out. We had to go down to the airport later in the night, and it was a whole fiasco. We ended up with this weird minivan that had a streak across the window, which I'm sure you'll be very familiar with it after you watch all the video clips.
We really only had the opportunity to do one thing, which was...
go to Casa Bonita.
Yes, that Casa Bonita from South Park.
Which is really all we are planning on doing in Denver, I think, anyway.
Well, I had other plans, but that's okay.
So we did have dinner reservations at Casa Bonita. It was really fun. We got to have some good food, and they had the little flag that you put up to get the...
Sopapilla.
Yeah.
I might be saying that wrong, but I think that's how you say it. It was really cool. They kind of want you to eat first and then walk around and look around. So we ate really fast so that we could go and look around, because we were like, we hear everything, and you kind of walk through some of the stuff to get to your table. So they had a cave that you could explore, and we were actually sitting right by that, so that was pretty cool. And they had all these little rooms that were just kind of hidden throughout the whole place. So it was really fun. I don't know if I should tell you that much about it. I'm sure you can watch videos. But
well, they had cliff divers one of the big things they do.
They had this giant pool with waterfalls, and then the guys climb up and they jump into the water once every 15, 20 minutes, something like that.
Yeah, and then they also had this well thing that...
Oh, wishing well.
You could do a wish, and they gave you a little coin, and you could throw it down in the well.
It was really fun. They had an arcade in there. They had a gift shop, a ton of stuff.
And a giant Cartman.
Yeah, and it's owned by the guys who, right? The South Park?
Yeah.
The guys who made South Park now. The outside's really pretty, too. It's got a big fountain, and it's like a pink building, so it's super fun.
We also got to make one of our vacation Target visits in Denver. And they had this like 2-story Target, and outside had like the most amazing view of the mountains.
Yes, I would love it if every time we went to Target, we had that view. I just kept saying, I can't believe we're at Target and this is the view. Or I can't believe we're at the gas station and this is the view. And everyone was like, this is our view every day. But to me, it was like unique and special. But the Target was right across from our hotel, so we had to go. I mean, it was required. I think we needed something too.
Yeah.
I don't remember what it was, but it was essential. We had to go.
The next day, we woke up and we started driving through the Rocky Mountains.
It was our first time for all of us.
Yeah.
It was very cool. I was kind of scared, I gotta tell you, because we had all those car troubles, and then like as you're driving, it has all these things like snow chains and warnings, and so I was like, oh Lord, is it going to be like snow on the roads? But it was June, so I'm like, probably not, but
we did see some snow, but it was like at the tops of the mountains. But we did stop for lunch. The weather was like perfect. It was like 70 degrees out.
It was so beautiful.
And we originally were going to stop in Vail, and we kind of drove around there, but couldn't really figure everything out. And I think that stop right after Vail, or like the last stop in Vail, they had this little, we originally were going to stop at this McDonald's, and it looked like a really fancy McDonald's.
Yeah, we were just like, just find us food, because by that point we had been on the road for a while and we were hungry, and we were like, just find the next stop. And so it was McDonald's, but as we were driving on the road to go to McDonald's, there was this beautiful restaurant. It had flowers, like flower boxes, and like an outdoor patio. It's really pretty. So we were like, ooh, let's go. Let's see if they have anything that we would all like there.
Yeah, so we got to sit outside on the patio and had a nice view. And they had really good food, too.
Yeah. It was called West Side Cafe and Market. The views around there were very beautiful, too. Like, just driving through the Rockies, even though we didn't really stop a whole lot, we were like, oh my gosh, we were just so in love. We can't wait to go back.
Yeah, our first 2 stops on the trip were really like food related, but we did stop at a lot of the scenic overlooks and stuff like that, and even just driving was really fun to see. Like, we've seen the Smoky Mountains, but like the Rocky Mountains, it's just like totally different and so much bigger, and like it's crazy.
I feel like there was a lot of like variety too. Like, you go around one curve and it's like Snow Peak Mountains, and then you go around the other curve and it's like totally, flowers, and it just was really beautiful. Like, I'm like, I could just probably spend 2 weeks doing that, but we had other things to get to, other reservations, so we had to keep going, right?
Yep. So despite all the car trouble, we did have a good start to the trip. We got a few things in and got to see some sights. And I think we're all like ready to go back to Denver very soon.